What's up, guys? Got another UFC video today, another prediction video, and this is on the UFC 196 fight card, McGregor versus Diaz, which is a big card, and yeah, very good main event and co-main event. Yeah, go ahead and be doing the prediction video on the main card. I already did the videos for the Fox Sports 1 prelims and the Fight Pass prelims, so you guys could check out those two videos on my page. So I'm gonna talk about only these 5 fights. So let's go ahead and start off with the first fight. We got Amanda Nunez versus Valentina. So both these girls, really good strikers. Valentina is a little bit more experienced with her multi-striking. Nunez also has pretty good multi, but she also does have some jiu-jitsu and some some wrestling. Not a whole lot of wrestling, but she knows enough. She's pretty well rounded, good power. Valentina is more just kind of like, well, I'd say she's kind of well rounded too, but I don't think she has like that much submissions. But then again, I see her submission record and you see she has a lot of submission wins. But she's mostly a striker, pretty decent striker. I think she beat Joanna Jędrzejczyk a couple times, or I think it was once or twice. Anyways, yeah, and she's the 115-pound champ. But Valentina is going to be the smaller girl here, as you can see by the height. She's 3 inches shorter, also has 2 inches less reach, and yeah, she's kind of like a natural 125er. And Amanda here is a pretty big girl at 135, pretty strong, pretty explosive. So if we're looking at their last fights, Valentina got a split decision, I think, against Sarah McMahon. No, wait, not Sarah McMahon. What was her name? Not McMahon, but what's her name? Where is she at? Oh no, Sarah Kaufman. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Kaufman hasn't fought in a while, so I'll keep on forgetting sometimes. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, split decision, and yeah, I think she did win the fight anyway. I watched the fight. Looked like she was using a lot of takedowns, which is kind of weird because she's a multi-striker. But she does, she's letting people know that she is well-rounded, and she could take the fight to the ground. As you can see by her takedown average, she's at 4 takedowns. Good takedown defense at 75%. So I mean, she's a multi-striker, but I mean, she could take you down to the ground too. She just wants to win, so that's a good thing. Amanda Nunez here, now she's the one that beat Sarah McMahon up. So she tapped her out, but before she tapped her out, she dropped her, with punches. Amanda Nunez has some nasty leg kicks and some nasty striking, with her punches. She has good power in her punches, so she has good hands, good legs for her kicks. And yeah, she's pretty explosive, and she starts off really fast. A lot of people were questioning her cardio, but I think her cardio has gotten better, and yeah, she just keeps on finishing people nowadays. So that's something to note here. But anyways, for my pick, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Nunez. I think she's just too explosive, too much of a finisher. She's gonna be very fast. She also has good footwork, good movement, and she has that power, something that Valentina lacks. Valentina mostly looks like she just kind of wants to just outpoint you, kind of just wants to win the fight. Amanda Nunez here will smash you on the ground. If she takes you down, she has nasty ground and pound. So I mean, she has just too much pros, So for me, I have to be smart here and go ahead and pick Amanda Nunez, and I think Amanda Nunez finishes her in the second round, either by submission or by just by TKO, just by stoppage. So that's gonna be my pick, guys. All right, next fight we got Corey Anderson against Tom Lawlor. Yeah, both these guys good wrestlers. Anderson here, I think he's a way better striker. As you can see by strikes 9 per minute, he just has a lot of output. Lawler's a natural 185er. Anderson's a natural 205er. Look how big he is. He has a huge amount of reach. Also 5 inches of extra reach. So that's a big advantage. And yeah, he's also taller. Now Tom Lawlor here is coming off a knockout win. He was like out for like a really long time, like 2 years or something. Then he just comes back, fights Gian Vellante, which is also on the card, and he knocks him out in the second round. I don't know if I want to call it a lucky punch, but yeah, I mean it was Valentina just kind of like stepped forward, and it looked like Lawlor just kind of threw that punch in the air, and it just happened to connect and it knocked Valentina out. So yeah, I mean Lawlor, he does have good finishing power, as you can see by his stats, 44% KO or TKO and submissions. Doesn't go to decision that often. So I mean, this guy is kind of a finisher, you know. Anderson here, he's just more of a decision fighter, guys. You know, he just kind of wants to take you down, grind on you, and smash you with punches on the ground. As you can see by his grappling skills on the bottom right there, takedown average, he's almost at 5. Good accuracy, 50% takedown defense. And yeah, both these guys are good wrestlers. So I mean, I think Corey here will want to test the wrestling more. I don't think Lawlor will want to. I don't even think Lawlor could take him down. I think Corey's going to be too big, and also Corey has that reach. So I mean, Corey might just want to stay on the outside and just want to jab him, and if he sees an opening, go for that takedown, and then just beat him up on the ground, guys. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Corey Anderson here, and I think Anderson I think he just beats him by decision, guys. Just beats him up on the ground. So that's gonna be my pick. Next fight here, we got John Valentina versus Ilir Latifi. Yeah, so Valentina is ranked 13. Valentina has good power. You can see by his knockout percentage, 64%. Latifi here, really good wrestler, but he has, you know, demonstrating very good power in his hands. He's just knocking everybody out nowadays. His last fight, he knocked out, I forgot what was his name was Sean something. Yeah, anyways, he knocked him out in like less than a minute, probably like 30 seconds or something like that. Valentina here, he's coming off a knockout win also. He knocked out Anthony Parash, which is just a really old fighter. He's a really old man already. And yeah, I mean, they kind of just gave him a free win there, pretty much. That's what I think. So both these guys light heavyweights. Valentina throws a lot more strikes landed per minute, as you can see. He throws a lot more volume. Also does have some wrestling, but you know, he's not gonna be able to take down Latifi, guys. Latifi is just so strong. He is a shorter fighter, though. That's something to think about here. He's 5 inches shorter, and he has 3-inch reach disadvantage. And also, Valentina here has good kicks, and he's gonna have, you know, way better leg reach. They don't show Latifi's leg reach, but yeah. Valentina has some nasty leg kicks, also some body kicks that he could throw. Maybe try to slow down Latifi, keep him on the outside. But guys, Latifi's just such a powerhouse. This guy, I mean, they don't call him Sledgehammer for nothing. You know, this guy, you know, could just take you down, and he'll knock you out either with his punches on the stand-up, or he'll just wrestle you down and smash you on the ground with some heavy ground and pound. Because this guy has really good power. So for me, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Ilir Latifi. I think his power is just going to be too much. Valentina, you know, he got knocked out by Tom Lawlor. I mean, I don't know about his chin. I think his chin's not that good. Latifi here, I think will test that chin, and I think Latifi gets into the top 15 rankings after he knocks out Valentina. Yeah, so that's going to be my pick. I'm going to go ahead and pick Latifi by knockout, and I'm going to go ahead and say second round, guys. Alright, now we go to the co-main event. We got a good one here. Harley Holm versus Miesha Tate. So obviously Harley Holm's a champion there, undefeated. Miesha Tate, very good fighter. For this one, guys, really wasn't a hard pick for me. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a smart pick here, and yeah, I think Harley Holm will probably get it done, guys. I just think, you know, obviously she destroyed Ronda on the feet, and I mean, I think she could really just do that to Miesha Tate. Also, Miesha Tate does have better, I would say, better striking than Ronda. Not as wild as Ronda, you know. So I mean, that it's gonna be maybe a little bit. I mean, she's gonna be a little bit better than Ronda, pretty much. I mean, Miesha Tate already seen how the fight played out with Holm and Ronda, so you know, Miesha Tate already knows, you know, like what happened in the fight. So she's gonna try to not make the same mistakes. Obviously, if she, you know, rushes forward a lot, Harley Holm's gonna be doing the same thing. You know, just throwing out the jab. You know, just catching her coming in and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna give her some problems there. But hold up, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my recording software because it's about to cut off. And yeah, I'll continue right now. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My thing cuts off at 10 minutes, and yeah, about to be 10 minutes there. Anyways, back to the fight. So, yeah, Miesha Tate seen Ronda's mistakes in the fight, so I'm sure she doesn't want to make the same mistakes. But I mean, it's kind of hard to pick against Harley here, as we've seen her, was unable, to get really on the ground with Ronda much, and she actually took Ronda down too. I mean, I think Harley's, take on the fence, as you can see right there, 100%. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna be able to take her down. I mean, maybe Tate could take her down, but it's gonna have to be like against the fence or something, because Holly Holm has that movement, and she'll just be able to circle, jab, use her kicks. But I think she's gonna mostly want to use only her hands or her side kick. She doesn't want to get throw too much kicks out there and maybe possibly get taken down by Tate. And Tate is pretty good also, guys. I mean, good grappler, but I just don't think I just don't think she can get it done, guys. I think Holm's gonna be too much. She's gonna be too good on the feet, and I think Holm's gonna keep this on the feet. And Tate's really tough, so I don't know if Holly Holm could finish her, but if she does, it's probably gonna be by like 4th or 5th round, probably by TKO. I don't see this being a win for Tate, guys. So for me, the safe pick, I'm just gonna go ahead with Holly Holm, and if it's not a 4th or 5th round at TKO, it's gonna be decision, guys. So I'm gonna pick Holly Holm, guys. Oops. All right. Now we go to the main event, guys. So we got McGregor against Nate Diaz. Now, guys, I'm a big Diaz fan, especially both of them, Diaz brothers fan, and yeah, I mean, I'm a really big fan of them. So this might be a bit biased, or whatever, but yeah, McGregor, Diaz. McGregor, known for his movement, accuracy, power, also throws a lot of volume, as you can see there. Yeah, for me, I don't think he really has much of a ground game. Now, Diaz here could expose that, but does Diaz really want to take it to the ground? He doesn't have really good wrestling. Most likely not. So I think this fight probably stays on the feet. And, Diaz has that reach advantage. I mean, they're fighting at 170 here. Diaz has the height, the reach advantage. Only by a little bit, though. Conor has really good reach at 74 inches. And, Diaz at 76. But, yeah, Diaz has that good boxing, that good jiu-jitsu. McGregor here has the accuracy, the power, and yeah, guys, I mean, for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the underdog, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my boy, Nate Diaz. One of my favorite fighters. Him and his brother Nick. Nick's my favorite fighter of all time, man. That guy's a beast. But I mean, I see a lot of ways Diaz could win here. Either Diaz gets him on the ground, or for some reason they get on the ground and Diaz is able to catch a submission. But we'll see, guys. We'll see if Diaz actually wants to take it to the ground or not. If he doesn't, it stays on the feet. I mean, he has that good boxing. He has the reach. You guys already know about his durability. He has really good chin. He's got knocked out once before against Josh Thompson, but that was after eating like multiple head kicks, that shin to the head, a couple times. So I mean, this guy, he ate a couple, like 2 or 3 of them, didn't even get affected, and he finally took one, and he finally got rocked and whatnot. And yeah, Conor McGregor is known for throwing head kicks like that, with his shin. If he throws kicks, it's mostly with the foot, with the heel. So I don't think McGregor here, will probably knock him out at all. Diaz is very durable, very good chin, and I mean, McGregor does have some good power on that left hand, but Diaz has fought bigger guys, with I would say more power than McGregor. So I don't think Diaz might, I don't think he gets knocked out, pretty much, guys. I just don't see it happening. I mean, of course, McGregor, that's that power, and, he has knocked a lot of people out. Of course, could get knocked out, but I just don't see it, guys. I think Diaz is going to be too durable. So, yeah, guys, for me, I'm going to go ahead and pick Nate Diaz. I know most of you guys are going to go with McGregor. I mean, I would see why you guys will with McGregor. Diaz is coming in short notice also. But as an underdog pick, I think I'm going to go with Diaz. But, obviously, McGregor's favorite. I could obviously see him winning the fight also. Maybe possibly getting a TKO finish. But even then, maybe I would say most likely going to a decision or something. Because Diaz is very, very tough, guys. Very durable. So that's going to be my pick, guys. I got Nate Diaz. I would say if it doesn't go to the ground, I'd say Diaz beats him by decision. Diaz doesn't have much power. I don't think he knocks him out, but maybe he could possibly TKO him, guys. Maybe in the 4th or 5th round, in the late rounds. We haven't seen McGregor really go all 3 rounds much often, so we don't know how good his cardio is. Nate Diaz, even though he's coming in short notice, very good cardio. So that's just tough to know, guys. Obviously, Nate Diaz has a really huge advantage in the ground, but I don't think he's gonna want to take him down. I think they're just gonna stay on the feet, just start banging the whole time, slugfest. But if he does take him down to the ground, you're gonna know Nate Diaz is gonna have a huge advantage on that ground. He has that nice Sister Gracie jiu-jitsu, and yeah, he's a killer on the ground, guys. So you guys got to watch out. If you guys gonna be betting on McGregor, Nate Diaz could ruin that if he goes to the ground. But most likely, like a lot of people are thinking, this is gonna stay on the feet. They're gonna just keep it at range, use their boxing. McGregor's gonna be throwing kicks. Nate Diaz just gonna be throwing hands, walking forward and whatnot. But yeah, McGregor does have the movement advantage and the speed, maybe even the power too. I mean, Diaz doesn't have much power, so he's gonna have movement, speed, power, accuracy in his side, while Diaz has the reach, good boxing also. That ground game's very huge, good cardio, very durable. So I mean, there's a lot of pros here, there's also some cons, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go with one of my favorite fighters, Nate Diaz. And like I said, either late TKO stoppage. If it actually goes to the ground, then I say Diaz taps him out real quick. I don't know what round though. It depends if they even get to the ground. But most likely a decision though, guys. If Nate Diaz will win. I mean, there's a lot of outcomes though. I mean, it could be TKO, decision, submission, pretty much. I'm just gonna go ahead and say decision win, guys, for Nate Diaz. All right, guys. So those are my picks. You guys haven't watched my other videos. I decided to go ahead and switch my pick. Instead of Erosa, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Ishihara. I think Erosa here gets hit too often. I think Ishihara here could smash him. That's all I got to say about that. Anyways, yeah, those are my picks. For the main card, I got Nunez, and I got Anderson. I got Latifi. I got Holm. And I got my underdog right here. One of my favorite fighters, I got Nate Diaz. Alright, guys, so that's all I really got to say here. Description, check my description below. You guys want to join DraftKings, play some MMA fantasy, possibly win some money. Yeah, the link's below. You guys click it, go ahead and join if you guys wanna play. Hit me up, write a comment down below if you guys joined or whatever. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my prediction video. And yeah, catch you guys on the next one.